Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me here. I do appreciate you accommodating the change in scheduling. This is going to be a weekly feature now, 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings. If it's not live, it'll be published at 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings. It's a forecast for the week, the upcoming week. So let's see what we're going to do here. This is kind of on the fly, so I really haven't decided how I'm doing this yet. So your input would be important. What's happening here? Let's cut the cards and see which element we're going to do first. The Fool card, the Three of Cups. So let's do our water signs first. Water signs. So if you just joined us, we're going from daily to weekly out on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Ann. Thanks for waiting. What's happening for our water signs? Let's change the sign first. Jackie, thanks for reminding me. You know what I mean. All right, so I like pulling the Oracle card first, too. So we're going to do that for our water signs. So what's the Oracle card? This is a brand new deck I just got. So you guys are the first to use it. It's called Activations. And I'm most likely going to need to turn on my light to read what it says because the print is kind of small. So what's happening for the water signs? What's the Oracle card for our water signs? Good morning, Adriana, Desiree, Neuro. Nice to see you. Thanks for accommodating the scheduled change. I'm going to be here Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. as often as I can, live, but published at 10 a.m., okay? If it's recorded. All right, water signs. What's the Oracle card we need for the water signs? And there it is. All right, so let me turn on my light and I'll read it and put it down. This is number 25, emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So, come from curiosity is what I'm hearing. All right. Childlike attitude of innocence. Not everything is out to get us. All right. Sometimes it's just placed on our path to allow us to emerge. All right. Good morning, Erica, Lee Ann. Thanks for joining us. Desiree, Jackie, Jessica, Erica. Nice to see you, Laura. Good morning. All right. So we're doing water signs now. That's what our handy dandy little sign is here. We just did our Oracle card. And what's happening for the water signs of this world? What do they need to know for the upcoming week? This is really a forecast, guys. This is not, what's happening, but I mean, certainly it could be today as well, but it's really what you might have planned for the week or what's going on in the week. And I've got the Knight of Wands and the Princess of Swords. So be careful with your words this week. We're still in Mercury shadow. The Princess of Swords is sharp conversations. Sharp-tongued, all right? Knight of Wands, trying to affect changes, but not really getting them across. Not being able to get them across well. There's going to be some difficult communication getting your thoughts across this week. But don't worry, fate will step in. What's the Wheel of Fortune here? Maybe it's not the right timing here for you to emerge in this. But, come from curiosity instead of using your sharp tongue. But maybe keep your wits about you. Use your savvy. Use your smarts. And what do we have here? The Empress. I want to do one extra, 5 cards in these because we are looking at a whole week. So let's pull one more together. The Empress is, you might be being sharp with your children. The Empress is about creation. So again, trying to get your changes recognized and get them implemented is going to be a little bit sticky this week. Whatever it is you're working on creating. I need one more card here for my water signs, please. One more card. No, that's not going to work. Just one. There it is. What do we have? Temperance. You are going to find your balance in this. What a great card. Pardon me. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. It's also a card of balance and healing. So, it is going to even out over the week, but, you might need to watch the directions that you're speaking about. All right, and the Hermit. So lots of reflection going on. Also a card of Virgo. So, you're going to need to look at things. Introspective is the word I'm hearing. All right, so you're going to need to look at things the way you're doing them, what your thought process is on it. Maybe you're not able to affect your changes because your thought process is not in the right place for it. All right, something is going to end though. Something that's been a challenge for a while. It's going to be your choice though. It's going to be your choice. What's happening here? All right, so this week we have coming up here for our water signs. It's the Knight of Wands here. What direction is it that you want to go? What changes do you want to make, my water signs? The Knight of Wands, charges in, full gallop, all excited, very confident that he can get things done, and then he kind of fizzles out sometimes. So you're going to have to watch whether or not you are the one that's fizzling out in your drive, all right? Maybe someone's having a conversation about that with you. It doesn't feel good. So then you're going to have to really look at what you're doing here and reflect on what's going on in your life that may be impeding your progress. Maybe, the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So, maybe someone is telling you that you need to just, hold your horses a little bit. Create the balance that you seek. Create the balance. Create the justice that you seek. Wow. Good for you. What's the Knight of Wands here for, please, for our water signs. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're moving on. So this week you're going to find your peace with whatever is going on in your life. You're going to get some justice. You may get an apology, or maybe you have to apologize, and that's what's sticking in your throat here. Wow. Reflect on what's going on. Come from curiosity. Maybe you misspoke. What's the Princess of Swords here for, please? Thank you. You're going back to the peace, though, all right? You're going to keep the calm. You're going to keep the peace. King of Cups, there you are. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'll bet you did misspeak, and you're going to have to retract something. You're going to have to retract. You're going to have to apologize so that you can move on. Happening with the Empress here. What does the Empress mean to our water signs? The Empress, again, can be motherhood, can be creation, creativity, creating the life that you want. In this case, creating the balance, creating the healing that you want. Queen of Wands, that's what you're focused on. You'll focus on creating this balance, creating, the energy that you want in this. And you're not going to give up on this. The Queen of Wands is extremely focused. She's laser focused. Also, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Why is the Empress here for our water signs? Thank you, the Devil card. So I think you're looking at your obligations a little bit. Obligations. Yeah, obligations. The Devil is about obligations and responsibilities. Also a card of Capricorn. So you're focused on creating balance in your responsibilities. Now that could be with your children. All right. The Empress is a mother after all. Motherhood. Could be someone that you feel is a mother towards you, or a mother-like figure. You're going to be, maybe you need to help them. Maybe you need to have that conversation, apologize for whatever was said, and have that conversation that is going to help them with their responsibilities, perhaps. Find balance for them. It's the Princess of Swords here, please, for our water signs. What do the water signs need to watch? Yeah, you need to put a plan together. You need to have a conversation about a plan and how to help them, or how they can help you, or you can help them. All right. I really feel like it might be your mother. It might be your children. This is, this is a card of connected. This is something that you're going to work to perfect. It's not something that you're like, yeah, let it go. It's not that at all. You've got to pay attention to this. And I think an apology is due. At the very least, there is balancing the scales here so that you can have peace and move forward. It's the Temperance card here for, please, for my water signs, the Temperance card. The Ten of Cups, beautiful energy. Love that. You are going to find your peace and your balance with this. It feels like family situation, but if it's not, you are going to find your peace and balance, and you're going to, be happy about that. You're going to be joyful about that. But the Wheel of Fortune is smack dab in the middle there. So what is the Wheel of Fortune bringing around for you? This is fate. This is karma, kismet, the strength. The Wheel of Fortune is going to give you the courage, give you the determination, give you the savvy, give you the sweetness that you have to have in order to bring this around. And that's where this apology comes in. This is sticking in your throat right here. But you got to come from curiosity, come from a childlike innocence that says, okay, why did that happen? And what was my part in it? And how can I help now to rectify it and relieve these responsibilities? You're going to be okay. You're going to find your balance in it, my water signs. What's the Wheel of Fortune here, please? Yeah, but it's up to you. It's up to you to choose which way you go. And you're going to have to reflect very deeply on whether or not you want something to end because it's a challenge, or if you want this partnership to stand here with the Lovers card. Now, partnership doesn't have to be anything romantic. Certainly could be your mother, could be your child, someone you're very close to. This is a partnership. Also the card of Gemini. So, water signs. What's your words this week? If you need to apologize, stand up, do it. All right, who are we going to do next? Let's see who's here. Spirit 1974, Shivani, thank you so much for joining us. Adriana, Jackie, Jessica, Neurolay, Heather, good morning. Gloria K, thanks. Where's somebody here that was brand new too? I wanted to see. We're going to cut the cards to determine, so let me see. I just want to go through these people. Paulette, nice to see you. Good to have you on board. Gata, Laura. I really appreciate doing these reads too. Who is this? Let's see. Jessica, yes, absolutely. Erica, good morning. All right, so let's cut the cards. We'll see who we're doing next. That was water. We'll take you out of the equation. Who are we doing next? What are the signs we're doing next? Earth, fire, or air? What are we doing next? All right. This is our new format, guys. We're going to do this from 10 to 11 on Saturday mornings. It's a weekly forecast. Replaces our daily noontime thing. I'm sorry for the change, but responsibilities. So, this will be published at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning as well, even if it is recorded. So 10 o'clock is its time. All right, wands. So that would be fire signs, right? Do we have fire signs that we've done? No. So there we are, fire signs next. So what's the oracle card here for our fire sign? What is this? Let's see, pull this up. Go. Thank you, Adriana. I really appreciate the likes. 31 people. Wow, that's great for a first time. I love it. Thanks so much. Lots of my regulars. I love having followers. I love knowing who might be in the room from all over the world. This is so great. I'm here in Southeast Coast, Florida, where it's been thundering and torrential rain for the last couple of days. So what's the one oracle card from the activations deck that my fire signs need to see? And I would say it's that. All right. So once again, I'm going to turn my light on and read it. Once I see it once, I'm capable of reading it again. Let's see. The number is 11. So what a great number for you guys today. The card is belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. So you've got to believe in yourself. Self-worth is important. Self-esteem is huge, guys. You've got to believe in yourself. All right, let me shut this light off. There we go. And let's do fire signs. Fire signs. What do our fire signs need to know for this upcoming week? Again, this is a forecast, guys. 30 people. I love it. Thank you so much. If you could all leave me a like, that would be great. UK, Scotland. Scotland's next on my list, Jackie. Oh my God, I just said Stonehenge and Scotland are calling me. It's my 2020 trip. New York in the house. Katrina, nice to see you. We're doing fire signs right now. All right, let's concentrate. Fire signs. Believe in yourself, self-esteem, self-worth. based on your gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. So, if you're here on my channel, most likely you are an enlightened and awakened being, because, not everybody gets this. Not everybody is interested in this. It's important to find your tribe in this life. The Seven of Pentacles, first card out for you. So you are waiting on something to come to fruition. Good morning, Donna. I've got the King of Pentacles here, fire signs. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, perhaps. Maybe you're waiting on some sort of stability to come in, some sort of grounded. Maybe you're waiting on a promotion so that you can be the breadwinner. Self-worth, gifts and talents, strong connection to source. So ground yourself. Ground yourself and know that if you are worthy, and believe me, we are all worthy of whatever it is we desire. If you are worthy, if you believe you're worthy, then it'll come to you. People that don't recognize what I'm saying, and I'm not saying anyone here, I'm just saying I had a date the other night and he had no idea what I was talking about. I should have known better. And that's the thing too, self-worth. I should have known better. I'm sorry, Marie. It'll be on the recording. We just finished it, all right? Saturday mornings at 10 is what we're doing with this, the Five of Pentacles. So don't look at what you've lost. There's some sort of lack that you're feeling, though. And that's going to be right dead center of the week. So I don't know if that's timing-wise or something that you're feeling throughout the week. What's the lack? Lack of confidence? Is it a lack of confidence? Don't do that. King of Cups here. Don't show your hand. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. Very sensitive. You might be sensitive about this subject. Self-worth and self-value, esteem is a sensitive subject. But the King of Cups here is the helper of the deck. So if there's someone in your midst, fire signs, let them help you. All right. What's one more card here, please, for our fire signs? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we want one more. One more card for the upcoming week. What are the dates for next week, too, by the way? So that would be what? 4 Sunday through, what are the dates? Sunday, we'll go Sunday through Saturday, okay? Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to put that back together. All right, 4 of Pentacles, your last card out. So you might be holding on to something, but you've got the 6 of Pentacles here. I'm telling you, somebody's going to help you this week. There might be a lack financially, but I've got the 6 here. So it is going to come in. It is going to come in, whatever it is, whether it's a connection or a true financial. And I'm kind of leaning towards, with all of these pentacles here on the table, that it is something financial that you're waiting for, because you are trying to hold on here. So believe in your self-worth, believe in your talents and your gifts, and be connected to source. Be grounded. Be, the helper's going to bring it in for you. I'm telling you, fire signs. All right, so let's go right to, where are we going here? The 6 of Pentacles, the generosity coming in. What are we holding out for? Let's look at that. What are we holding out for with the 4 of Pentacles? You could be holding on, saving your money. You could be holding on to a situation. You could be holding out for, the King of Cups to come help you. Edinburgh, your heart, my soul. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again, actually. I remember you. Donna Lynn. Who else is here? Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. 22 people have liked us, 32 in the room. If you haven't yet, if you would, I'd really appreciate it. Let's go. 4 of Pentacles here. Thank you. Judgment, you're holding out for your new beginning. You're perhaps holding out for your new beginning in a real abundance. This position is important. This might be work here that we're dealing with. I don't have the 8 of Pentacles out yet, but it really does affect your money, and it might even be your family money. Let's see where we're going here. Are you saving to put a solid foundation together for you and your family? Hold on, drop one. The Strength card flew out. We're going to put it back in, but it is the one that was out. So, you're going to need to have courage and determination to do this. You've got to know where you stand, too. You've got to believe in yourself. Look at how not stunning, listen to me. Look at how confident this guy is. I mean, that's the epitome of a businessman. He is, and he's got a little bit of style there, too, with that beard pulling on his cuff. Yep, that's me. I'm good. King of Pentacles here to tell our fire signs, please? Our fire signs. That you know what? You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to do this alone. And I'm serious. There is somebody else coming in for you that is going to help you with this. The King of Cups is coming in to help you. Now, this might be this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo person here, fire signs, but they're going to help you end this struggle. You might be so tired of struggling that you are looking for a new offer, or maybe you're making an overture to someone, but this is going to be an emotional situation as well. The King of Cups, of course, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, very emotional. Let's see what's happening with the King of Pentacles, please. King of Pentacles, there we go. Yeah, and you're going to, okay, so this news is coming to you. Or maybe you're going to get a reply. That's what you're waiting on, a reply here. And waiting has been difficult. Waiting has caused you some doubt in the self-worth area, all right? Because you've been waiting. But you know what? You're going to get the reply you want. Look at this down here. You're holding out. This is going to be your new beginning. This might even be your calling. My fire signs, whatever this position is that you might have applied for, or looking to fill as breadwinner, as provider. All right. I've also got the 10 of Pentacles here. So this new beginning is going to bring you abundance and security here. It's going to put you in a position of being King of Pentacles. Fabulous for you. All right. The reply is going to come in. And I would say to you that it is going to be a surprise. And I don't mean surprise in timing, but a surprise as to what it is. A surprise in the direction. So what's the 7 of Pentacles here, please, for our fire signs? The 7 of Pentacles, waiting, watching everything start to take shape, but it's not here yet. It's, they're still on the tree. They've got to fall off the tree for you to harvest them. And here you are, you're juggling them, you're weighing them out. Okay, here again, juggling, weighing them out. Things are going to change, guys. The Death card was right behind that. So bear in mind, we are in the midst of a huge transition. Doesn't matter what sign you're in. This is just such crazy planetary action and eclipses bringing just total change. 7 of Pentacles. Yes, you're taking things in a direction that gets you excited. You're watching them start to sprout is exactly what's happening. You're starting to get excited with what you see can happen, all right? The belief in yourself that your gifts and talents are going to be able to bring it forward, and they will, but the waiting is the hard part. The waiting. The waiting, my fire signs. What's happening with the 7 of Pentacles? Well, the waiting feels restricted. Honestly, it feels like you can't move. And you're going to, again, finish that up as soon as you get this reply. But don't doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself, because you are worthy based on your gifts and talents. Okay, the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. So remember, ground yourself here. What is the King of Cups doing here? What is he going to help us with? Thank you. The High Priestess. It's going to help you. He's going to help you unfold your plan, because I don't think it's public yet. You might have some things up your sleeve. Maybe you're going to have to be very intuitive about how you do this. Maybe the King of Cups is you approaching this from a really calm and serene place, knowing, a real knowing. They're both very intuitive, the Cups and also the High Priestess. Extremely intuitive, knowing what's going to happen before it happens. You just lack the confidence right now. The High Priestess. Things are not going to be necessarily black and white. They might be a surprise. It's the 5. Thank you. The 5 of Pentacles. The lack. You're going to hear this financial news, this opportunity of value come in very shortly. You're lacking that right now. You're waiting. That's exactly what you're waiting on. And you're emotionally tied to this too, okay? This is important to you, my fire signs. Even though it might be financially based, it could even be family based, but it's important. There's an important lack that needs to be rectified. I see 38 people. I love it. 38 people. If you could all give me a like, I'd really appreciate that. And here we go, the Ace of Cups. So you are going to hear that someone loves you. You're important to someone. Your cup is going to overflow. You're going to get this position if that's the case. It's going to give you emotional satisfaction. This news is going to come in. So the waiting is the hardest part, my fire signs. Anything further on the King of Cups here? Yeah. You're going to see when the right time is to bring this struggle to an end. Listen, I don't see this as a betrayal for you. You've got 3 10s. I did a reading for myself too this morning before I came on, and these are the 3 that came out for me as well. So I can tell you that there are definite endings coming up for you, but they're endings that you see coming, endings that you know are coming, endings that you know you need to do, but you want to approach it with a sensitive point of view, a loving and calm, kind point of view, because this is going to set you on the right road to your new beginning, to your abundance, to free yourself from this struggle. So know your self-worth, my fire signs. Appreciate yourself for the talents and gifts that you have. Connect to Source and let Source direct you. Let your intuition direct you, fire signs. All right. Let's see. Who do we have next? Fire signs are literally off the table. Sorry, I'm feeling a little flip this morning. I had 3 decks in my hand already this morning, and this is the one that settled. So even the smaller decks were giving me a hard time this morning. They were jumping so hard that I couldn't keep track of where I was going. All right, so we're going to cut. Who do we have left? Earth or air? Which one are we doing next? Who's here? Shivani, Jackie, Lisa, nice to see you. Thanks so much. Your heart, my soul, Jackie. Oh my goodness. Juna, you're new. Good morning, Gemini. Miss Shante, I like it. Hello. 35 people in the room. This is great. Good morning, Jen. This is great to have so many people in for our first broadcast of this. Again, this is going to be every Saturday morning at 10 New York time for as many as I can do live. If we have time until 11, we'll do our question and answers. But it will be published at 10. Also, whenever it is going to be recorded. So just keep that notifications bell on, and you'll see when it's going to be live. I'd like to do live more than recorded. So, and what do we have here? We've got the High Priestess. What else? Cups. We did air, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So we're going to do Earth signs next. Earth signs. All right. Let's pull an oracle card for our Earth signs. What's happening for the earth signs of this world? Juna, thanks so much. Appreciate you joining us. Where are you from, Juna? Spirit, thanks very much. Earth signs, yeah, baby, right? I'm a Cappy too. Crazy stuff happening for us right now. I cannot wait until December with this next eclipse on Christmas Day, which, by the way, is my birthday, Christmas Day. So I'm really excited about the end of this year. Not that I'm trying to wish it away, but California in the house. Nice to see you, Virgo from Guam. Love it, Victoria. Thank you. All right, let's see. What's the one card my earth signs need to see? That's not one. So was it this one? Is it one? It is one. Okay. Solar plexus. Somebody else told me this the other day. My goodness, how important is that? All right. Solar plexus. Card number 3. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. So this is really about our place in the universe, our sense of self, our personal power, our willpower, our strength, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. So know your place, my earth signs. Lynn, good morning. Earth signs coming up right now. Let's see. Earth signs. What are we doing with our earth signs today? 32 people, 29 likes. I like it. Thank you. Listen, I haven't mentioned it, but that offer to do timestamps still stands. So if you do a timestamp, send me a question. karmic1tarot@gmail.com, all right? There is also that one question option in my website if I do miss you. What's happening for our earth signs? Earth signs. Earth signs. So again, this is a forecast, a future cast, let's call it. That sounds too much like a weather situation, though, doesn't it? Earth signs. What are we doing with the earth signs here? Earth sign. Oh, that's not good. We shuffled those in wrong. So let's fix that right now. What's happening for the earth signs of this world? What do we need to know for the coming week? What's that going to be? August 4th, Sunday to Saturday, right? August 4th. I agree, Adriana. Earth signs. What are we doing with the earth signs? What do the earth signs need to know for this upcoming week? Ace of Swords. Well, you need to have a clear vision, that's for sure. Clear vision of where you are in the world, what your contribution means to the world. Crystallized vision for where you want to go as well. The Fool card, exactly, where you want to go. A crystallized vision for what you want to do. What's your Fool card? What is the leap of faith that you are doing? What is it that my earth signs are attempting to do? And you really have a vision. It's going to be victorious for us. I love it. This is my leap of faith, guys, all right? This channel is my leap of faith. The Three of Wands, it's a leap of faith for your future. It's knowing that your future is right there in front of you. You know, it's been a real struggle. It's been difficult to get there. It's been heavy. It's on your back now, though, so you're ready to stand up straight. You're ready to put it behind you. We need one more card here for our earth signs. One more card, whatever it is that you now see a clear vision and where your place in this universe is for this vision, what you need to do, what you need to leap toward for your future. You're ready. You're ready to end this struggle, this burden, whatever it is that's been heavy. One card here, please, for our earth signs. I can speak to mine, but you've got to put it together in yours. One card for the earth signs. One more card here, please, for the earth signs. There, oh, two. One more card. Just one. Don't make me pick. Thank you. All right, the Princess of Swords. So, you know, perhaps having some real conversations with yourself about what's been going on. Princess of Swords is, you know, that conversation here. The Four of Pentacles. You know, this might be, again, a financial situation where you're feeling a little bit of a pinch. You might be holding on, saying, what the heck? Where is my place in this universe? You know, do I really have the strength to do this? So, let's see. The solar plexus supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. So maybe you need to have some conversations about what you're doing, and conversations with other people, conversations with yourself. I know this past week I've been in hibernation, and I have been doing much of this, having the conversations. Hey, spirits, 1974, that is wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The conversations that you need to have with yourself, you know, they might not be, they can be intense. The Ace of Swords, you've got to clear your vision. You've got to see exactly where it is you need to go. All right, so let's see. Let's start there, because again, I know that that's really where I've been heading with myself. You know, meditation is a huge factor in the process of finding your sense of self, your personal power, and your willpower. You know, you've got to listen to the voices and honor them. So let's have a sip. Princess of Swords. Why is the Princess of Swords for our earth signs? Is it a conversation that revolves around this savings, this money? Princess of Swords. Yeah, you need to decide which way. Okay, hold on one second. I have to do this. Oh, there we go. All right. So, you know, the Princess of Swords is about deciding how you're going to handle this financial aspect of it. It's having some difficult conversations. Again, difficult conversations perhaps with yourself about what to do with the financial that you have, the abundance that you just it seems, jumped into, perhaps. This might be a family situation that needs your attention, your keen eye, your savvy intellect in how to handle it, how to perhaps cut it up is what I heard. Now, it doesn't have to be family to be cut up. I mean, financially, if you just come into a little bit of cash, then you want to decide how to disperse it in the best way that's going to help, in the best way that's possible here for the Four of Pentacles. Perhaps you need to save it all. Maybe that's the conversation that you're having that's difficult. Maybe there are people around you that want to jump off the cliff towards something, but you have a different vision. Use your willpower. Use your personal power, your sense of self to determine where it's going. Now, again, the Queen of Swords could certainly be you as well, deciding what to do with it. What is the vision about here? What is the Ace of Swords that my earth signs have? This is, again, victory, the Ace of Swords. This could be, you cutting away at whatever is going on, difficult conversations about finance, about a group endeavor that involves money. Difficult conversations. The Ace of Swords could be cutting it up, cutting it free, and you're trying to salvage it. The attitude of saving it is certainly possible. It's the Ace of Swords here for. But the crystallized vision involves your sense of self, your personal power, and your willpower, as well as knowing who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. So you're seeing the big picture here. Solar plexus chakra. Make sure you pay attention to that. Where is that? That is down in the way down in the bottom of your belly, right? The root is the Kundalini, so that would be solar plexus, just below the belly button. So if you're feeling this in your gut, by all means, take action on it. Jump off the cliff, my fools, and I include myself there in that fool comment. The Ace of Swords is a new financial opportunity coming into you, or news of a new opportunity. Here it is right here. So now you've got to decide how you're going to handle it, how you're going to carve it up. Are you going to save it? The Page of Pentacles, news of other people's money perhaps coming in quickly, forcing you to really, think about it. Now, these conversations here could be difficult, sticky conversations, sharp conversations. The Knight of Swords charges in my earth signs, and he does not think before he speaks sometimes. So while we are still in Mercury's shadow, watch your words. Earth signs, take action. Absolutely. This is a week of action. And I think I mentioned that at the new moon. This is a 2-week period, this from the 31st of July through August 15th, the full moon in Aquarius. This is going to be a time of action. I don't care what sign you are. Whatever you've got planned, whatever opportunities, fool cards come your way, you should take action on it and see where the cards fall later. Right? This is going to change very quickly, and your balance is going to be restored. This is probably what this is doing coming in. You're going to replenish your savings. You're going to balance out where you stand in this vision. You're going to find your peace with this vision too. So, it may need to change and change pretty quickly based on what comes in with this offer, but you're going to find your balance. You're going to find your peace with it. Happening with the 10 of, oh my goodness, you're going to find your peace with it fairly quickly. It's going to change quickly. You're going to hear quickly. Now, this could, pentacles are anything that could be of value, of importance. So maybe you're holding on here to whatever it is that you wish for with the King of Swords. Oh my goodness, the King of Swords and the Sun. So you're going to be free, my earth signs. The sun's coming up for you, but you've got to decide with that King of Swords there. But you're going to hear. This can also be the arrows of love, all right? The Eight of Wands. They're news that is going to spawn new sprouts. Spawn, listen to me. Wow. This is lots of information going back and forth. So you're going to have to listen to these conversations and really think about what it is you've been talking to yourself about, and then watch your words in the next conversations, all right? Be careful what you say. Keep your vision first and foremost in mind, but do it in a moderated and calm way, all right? What's the Ten of Wands about? What are my earth signs putting down? What are we ready to give up? What is the heaviness? Yeah, no kidding. I love it. The Five of Pentacles here, the lack. We're ready to put the lack down. It's really been a struggle, and most likely a financial struggle. Okay? That's going to change. That's going to change, and change fairly quickly. It's something to get excited about. These messages that you're going to get, this is, swords are communications, but this Eight of Wands is swift movement and lots of news going back and forth, things flying, much like this chat. So if I was going to apply this to me, this would be this chat, this lots of messages going fast. All right. So what is it? You're changing this lack around. You're going to decide how to handle this abundance that's coming in. You're going to save a little bit of it, but you're also going to disperse things in what makes you happy and what is restricting you. And here's the Ace of Wands too. Going to restore you back to your King of Pentacles situation very shortly. So earth signs, you're not going to be trapped for much longer. I would say until this full moon passes, bite your tongue. All right. Speak your truth in a calm and cool manner, but bite your tongue. If you're going to say something harsh, don't. The Fool card. What direction are my earth signs jumping in? Yeah, well, you're hesitating. Okay. Don't hesitate anymore. You might feel that you need to sacrifice something to get where you're going. You might feel like you need to sacrifice something in the past, something that felt really good to get where you're going. And that may be true, but you also might be looking at the different perspectives of how to get back to this really comfortable and better grounded feeling is. You're going to have to take a leap of faith, and maybe you're going to have to trust your children in this. Maybe it's a leap of faith with your children. Maybe somebody's doing something that, is causing you a little anxiety in the family, and you need to have some conversations with them about what they're doing and how they should be maybe saving instead of squandering their abundance, perhaps. I really think this is for you, not necessarily for people in your life. But, you want to get back to, maybe you're sacrificing your comfort to do this. Yeah, this is out of your comfort zone, my earth signs. This is out of your comfort zone, my earth signs. Kit Kat, good morning, Alexandria. Let's see, Ruth, thank you very much from Ireland. Gada, Shivani, Spirit. Nice to see everybody. Thank you so much. 30 people here. I like it. All right. What is the vision for your future? Because rest assured, this is your vision. This is a crystallized vision you have. So put your solar plexus into this. Your sense of self, your personal power, your willpower. It's about the big picture. The Three of Wands, is a big picture card. It's watching your ships come in. Three of Wands, seeing your future play out, like watching it in a movie, and you're the one that is writing the movie, although it does still give us anxiety. Yeah, I can see where my future is taking me. I have a vision for it, but it still gives me pause. It still keeps me up some nights. So what is the Three of Wands here, the middle of the week? The wishes coming in. Wow. Three of Wands. What is your vision? What is the wish that's coming in with your vision? The directional change. Yeah. So whatever it is you're excited about, whatever it is over here that you have the opportunity to change, watch your words, speak in a calm and cool manner about whatever this abundance is and how it's going to be changed, maneuvered, used, and used well. All right. Just watch your words on that. Your vision may not be somebody else's, but you might have to sacrifice a little bit of your comfort here. Change, you're out of your comfort zone, no question. That's what's giving you anxiety. But you can still see that this directional change is going to bring you this abundance. You're ready to change this heaviness, this lack to something better. You're ready to put some aside for yourself, to my earth signs. Well, you know what? Speaking for myself, I can say this is true. Earth signs, where are we going next? Earth signs are off the table. That means air signs are up. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Thank you again. 29 people in the room. Thanks so much. Air signs next. It was an amazing reading for us, Earth sign spirit. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Who are we doing with next? Air signs. What's happening for the air signs? Let's pull an oracle card for the air signs. Thanks so much for hanging out and waiting with me. My air signs, 27 people in the room. We have 27 air signs or people that are cross-watching. What do we got? Air signs. Air signs coming through. Oh, what do we have? Air signs, cross-watching. All right, good. So your daughter, yep. It's nice to see what the, that one, huh? It's nice to see what's happening for the others in our life too, because that helps us react to them in a calmer situation, in a better way, in a more effective way. All right, light on so I can read it first. All right, card number 23 for the air signs, dynamic. How wonderful. Let's see. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. I'm going to read that again, guys. Humor me. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. So that's, read between the lines is what I'm hearing out of that. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So do your best to integrate whatever comes into your dynamic this week. All right. Oh, 23 is a big number for me too. Actually, you know what? 2222. Anytime I get fuel, gas, I make sure that I try and have it stop on 2222. That's a number I really enjoy and can control. So it's funny the different way numbers react to us, right? Air signs. What are we doing for our air signs? Dynamic. Use your dynamic personalities, air signs. You guys are fast movers, all right? Air signs. Think about the wind, how it blows in force. Air signs, communication. Think about the way you communicate. Use your dynamic energy to communicate well, my air signs. This communication is still going to be in a little bit of flux this week with Mercury in shadow still. Air signs. It's happening for the air signs of this world. Justice. Well, what a nice way to start the week, huh? Justice. Balance. Card of Libra as well. Aquarius, Libra, Geminis. There you are on the table. It's happening for the air signs of this world. The air signs. It's happening. Air signs. The Three of Wands. So future, balancing out your future, or justice is in your future. Now, justice can be a lot of things. It can be balance, certainly. It can be something legal, most likely in your favor. That's going to happen in the future. But again, your dynamic ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origins and frequency, balancing them out. That's exactly what that is, justice here. So bringing balance into your life. Balancing the familiar and the completely new. Air signs. We have the Nine of Swords. Your future gives you anxiety. What are you worried about, my air signs? Air signs. The Six of Wands. Lovely. Recognizing success. Being proud of yourself. What is the worry? Are people going to be proud of you? Or you're going to win this? And yes, people are going to be proud of you. People are going to recognize what you've done. Give me the, you're going to be successful. Thank you. And the Eight of Pentacles. This involves work. This is what you're doing at work. You're going to be successful. Don't worry about it. Your future is going to be successful. And the King of Swords, but it's going to be successful and it's in your hands. All right. The King of Swords is the final decision maker of the deck. He's also an attorney. So if you need guidance based on this Justice card, do that. All right. Cards upside down here. Seek the guidance that you need. The King of Swords is wise. He gives out good advice. He's very analytical. He doesn't make decisions with his heart. Not to say that he doesn't have one. He's a sensitive guy, but he keeps all of that out of his day-to-day decisions. He's methodical. He is purposeful. Okay, what's the Eight of Pentacles about here for? What is it that we're working on? Now, this is a situation where you can be, working to perfect something. Maybe you've been working really long hours at this. People are going to recognize that you have been working really long hours and, you're excited about what you're doing. So, if you're worried about if they see what you're doing, the answer is yes. But they also see what you're doing. They see what you're doing here. Are you trying to slip away? Are you excited about slipping away from this? The Seven of Swords is deception. The Seven of Swords is putting distance between you and this situation. You worry about whether or not they can see that. Careful you're not exposed. Public recognition. The Seven of Swords, what is it that you've gathered up and are sneaking away with? Emotional opportunity. Let's see. Maybe you got another offer and you're thinking about leaving, going to another offer. And that's what is exciting about this. And you worry about whether or not you're going to give up any of this recognition that you already have. Or you worry about if it's going to balance out in the future. Air signs. What's happening with the air signs? You've got to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So this is going to work out for you. If you are looking at changing your direction at work, perhaps getting excited about something by leaving something behind, you will. You're going to have the opportunity to. But don't worry about how it's going to affect your public image, because it's not going to. This Justice, on the other hand, perhaps could. What's happening with the Justice here for our air signs? Justice. Well, this perhaps Justice is something in your past that you need to leave behind so that you can get to your future, but maybe you're not sure how to get there. Do you doubt your future here with the Nine of Swords? What is the Justice card here for, please, for the air signs? Thank you. It is this change of direction. It's exactly that. So you're walking away from whatever this Justice is, balancing out whatever this is, something from the past. You're leaving the emotional crap of it behind to go in a new, exciting direction. So Justice most likely is going to be in your favor this week. All right, whatever. Now, Justice can be an apology. It's as simple as that. It can be that, maybe you owe somebody an apology in this situation. I'm crooked here. Why am I crooked? I'm trying to figure that out. Anyway, I'll look at that later. The King of Swords, get the guidance you need. Seek out whatever help you need. And this might be even in a partnership. All right. With an heir. Oh, two kings. Oh my goodness. What do we got here in your future? Two kings. So two kings is competition. It could be two sides of the situation as well. The fiery, passionate King of Wands and the stable and secure King of Pentacles. Maybe that's the just juxtaposition, the conflict that you need to balance out. But the Two of Cups implies a partnership, someone that you know well. So keep that in mind. If you truly want them in your future, you're going to have to honor perhaps the anxiety they have. And when I say that, it means consider it. All right, the Three of Wands. What do you see for your future, my air signs? Yeah, you're moving to a more peaceful situation. So I don't know. Does that mean that the Justice means that you are leaving behind this Two of Cups situation? Certainly possible to blend both old and new situations, right? This dynamic card. Both familiar and completely new with ease, grace, and great joy. What is the Three of Wands here for? Thank you. The Emperor, there you are. That's a card. No, I'm sorry. That might be you, but this is an Aries card. The Emperor is the person that's in charge. He is the one that is directing the show, and as is the King of Wands, who is underneath the deck here for you. So you might have to take this under your care, under your charge, and bring about this justice and this decision with the King of Swords here in this partnership situation, this kindred spirit relationship. What is the opportunity here with the Six of Wands? What is it you are going to be recognized for? What is it you are going to recognize? Six of Wands is public recognition, but it's also coming to a recognition of your own too. Something you can be proud of. What's the Six of Wands here for, please? Thank you. It's a financial opportunity. The recognition that you can end something and still move forward, still find your value in the situation. You can end something. Your value is not connected to this. You're going to take a new opportunity. That's what this is. You're going to take a new business opportunity. Maybe if you're supposed to quit your job, you're supposed to quit your job, but there is a new opportunity coming into you. And you worry about whether or not it's going to be successful. The answer is yes. Quit, end whatever this is. All right. Whatever it is doesn't feel good. I can tell you that with the Ten of Swords. What's the Nine of Swords here? But it is a progression. You're going to leave it behind. The Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. And, these four just jumped out, but it's too many to really talk about. But the Ten of Pentacles is here. Look at the Ten of Pentacles here. So this is going to be good for you, my air signs. All right, the Nine of Swords. What is in the middle of the week here? The anxiety in the middle of the week. Remember, these are forecasts. Yeah, the anxiety is the confusion. You don't know which way to go. All right, that's hard. When you don't know which way to go. There is going to be one that stands out to you. It's going to be this one right here. This Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. News that you are going to be able to move forward. And this is important news. News of your success, most likely. Coming out of a disappointment. Coming out of the reflective period. That's the anxiety. Get out of your head, my air signs. Get out of your head. Let it come in for you. The Nine of Swords. Thank you. Yeah. You know what? You may not even be recognizing this offer because you think it might be dead, but it's not. All right. Whatever this situation is, I really think this is work. So it's not going to apply to everybody, but I think you might have an opportunity to get excited about leaving something and going on to something that you're going to enjoy more. But you have to recognize it when it comes in, because if you miss it, if you're too stuck in what you don't see, what's confusing here, you're not going to take advantage of it and you might miss it. Don't let it go. Don't let it pass you by. Make sure that you listen to all important conversations this week that involve finance or anything that is important to you in regards to that, because you're going to have the opportunity for justice. You're going to have the opportunity to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. All right, my earth signs. Wow, that was a lot. All right, we've got a few minutes left, not very much time. So I'm going to go an extra 15 with questions, okay? 115 is going to be our cutoff point. That'll be our last yes or no question, 115. Now, there's 25 of you in the room. I'm not sure if we'll be able to answer all the questions. If I miss you, there is the opportunity for a timestamp on this broadcast. Again, we're going to do this every Saturday. 10 o'clock, 10 to 11 is the time frame. 11:15, we're going to end today. I'd like to get a few questions in. Yes or no questions? Who's here? Anybody? Who's here with a yes or no question? Spirit, are you still here? Do you have a question? Katrina, you're going to have to just hang out for a little bit, all right? Maybe you need to review the way you look at things too. And I don't think it's that you look at things in a bad way, Katrina, but there's still things that you need to sort out before it can find you. All right? So that's not a yes or a no, but that is the answer. Desiree, what's your direction? Is not really a yes or no question. Forward. I would say your direction is forward. Oh, Kathy, you're on a break now. The Four of Swords implies temporary, but it doesn't, this is a rest period. But the question is, are you coming back? And that's too many of the same cards we had in our reading. So let's shuffle these a little differently. We'll cut them in. All right, so let's answer that. Kathy, right? Guys, when you put all the dates in, it makes the comment hide, and I have to release it. So to make this go as quickly as possible, let's not put all the dates in. To be honest with you, I don't read it like that anyway. So you want to tell me what signs they are, that's perfect. I don't need to know their birth date. Okay, this is your crossroads. Where am I? Kathy, right? We're Kathy. Too many cards here, Kathy. Three of Cups. So yeah, you know what? I would say to you that the situation is going to be one that you celebrate or at least speak about with girlfriends. I've got a heart here in the middle of this too. So yeah, but you've got to find the right path. You're not there yet, Kathy. When this break period is over, I think you'll find a common road. Okay, so where are we here? Oh, Kit Kat, I don't even want to try and answer that. I want to give you hope that, things are going to be all right, but you really need to just trust in the universe and in the doctors, okay? Here's the card, though. It's going to be a battle. I don't know if it's true or not, but it is going to be a battle. All right? You got to stand strong. And that means trying every opportunity that comes to you, putting every stick in the ground methodically and holding on, knowing that the action that you take is worthwhile. Okay, Kit Kat? That's the best I can say. I don't know who that was for, so we're going to put it away. I think that, where am I here? Your heart, my soul. I think that your situation is stable and in a building phase. But there may be, there may be a little bit of an authoritarian aspect to it too. Maybe they think that, there might be, how do I want to say this? I think there might be a little bit of insensitivity, or maybe that's where they feel there is a little bit of insensitivity. They feel stable, but I think there might be a little bit of insensitivity in the air. Let's put it that way. Your heart, my soul. You know, I think Laura Whitty, this is the plan already. The Two of Pentacles is a yin and yang here. I mean, they're connected. They're eternally connected, as sisters are. But, you know, there needs to be balance in this too. There needs to be forgiveness. So I'm not sure which side or both sides need to forgive, but that's what has to happen. So the answer is yes. You'll always be connected, but you've got to balance it out. You've got to have the back and forth. You've got to have the flow. Okay, Laura, that was for you. Jillian, they're yes or no questions. So if you want to post one, if we have time, we'll get to you, okay? Thanks very much. Oh, come on, I heard one. Nope, that's not. Where am I here? Well, Gata, I would say so. There's someone that is very connected to you. There's a huge heart space here. All right. This let me see. What is your sign? Pisces. Yes, Pisces right here. I'm going to go with yes, Gata. Well, you know, questions of when, Shivani, I'm not sure I can answer. We'll pick a card and see what the number is, and hopefully that'll handle it. Victoria, welcome. Thanks very much. Jillian, we'll get there in just a second. Catherine, good morning. 25 people. If you're new here to the question and answer, we do this every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. We do it normally from 10 to 11 a.m., but this is our first, so we're going to go a little bit longer and get some questions answered. So who was I? Where was I? Shivani, the Princess of Wands. Well, you know, Shivani, this is an exciting new direction. You're waiting on this news. So here it is, right here. 3 and 4. The 3 of Cups, you're going to be celebrating, but don't, you know, celebrating the offer in 3 to 4, okay? The new direction's coming in 3 to 4, Shivani. Eleni, let's see, who's Eleni? Oh, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a struggle. What am I doing here? What happened? Oh, crap. It's going to be a struggle, lady. It's not going to be easy. You know, somebody's going to have to give in. Ugh, what a mess. Guys, what did I do here? Sorry. I suppose it really doesn't matter, but I'm kind of OCD about my cards. I guess it wouldn't really matter if things are just flipping out, right? All right, so where are we here? We had a couple of new people. Let's see. Yes, you will, Lynn. I want to say yes. The King of Swords is here, but this is going to be your decision. You're the one that's going to decide which job. You're going to use that old Ben Franklin close, the pros and the cons, to decide whether or not to take it. So you might have more than one offer, but yes, you will be employed. All right, who do we have here? Spirit, are you still here? If you'd like to ask a question, I'd be happy to answer yours. Thank you so much for that cup of coffee, as you termed it. I love it. The Seven of Wands for Daisy. You know, it's not going to be easy, Daisy, but you're going to fend off the challenges, and I think so, yes. You know, you're on top right now. You got a lot of things coming at you, but at the same time, you know, your hair's flying and the wind is blowing, and you're on top. You're on top, okay? So, yes, I think it will. That was Daisy. You know, Jillian, I don't know if it's going to be in August. All right. You got to hold on. It's not ready yet. I would say to you that it might be 4 months, 4 weeks. I don't think it's going to be in August. I'm sorry. Hold out for the spark. All right. Hold out for the one that gets you excited. The ones in August, you know, you may meet somebody, but they're not going to be special. All right. Kimberly, welcome to our group. I don't know that I've seen you before, Miss Williams. Thanks very much for joining us. Paulette. Eleni, we answered one for you, so let's get some of the other ones. Good morning, Miss Williams. Pepsi, I like it. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Justice, who was I looking at? Letitia. Letitia, yes. Okay, justice, balance for you. Now, legal in your favor is usually the justice card. So let's just do this. One more question. You're welcome, Shivani. You know, you're going to have to hang out for a little bit. It's not quite ready yet. But your new beginning, this end is coming soon. And you know, the answer to your question is yes, it will be positive. All right. That was Letitia. Let's see. Time is it? 3 minutes left, guys. 3 minutes. You know, Miss Williams, these are yes or no questions. So if you want to rephrase, we'll use you as our last question, okay? You're welcome. You're welcome, Lynn, Jillian, Letitia, Eleni. Last question. We're already working on our last question. I'm going to use the second question, Miss Williams, because that I can answer yes or no. Guys, we're done with questions, all right? We're not going to answer any more questions. This is the last one. The temptation is strong there. Taurus man returning to you. You know, the devil, he's got obligations. He's got obligations is what I'm hearing. There's a strong temptation, but he's got obligations. So let's see. This is Ms. Williams. So the answer to the second question I would say is yes, he's tied, he's shackled, he's got obligations that he can't make he can't decide on. He can't make the decision. It's too painful for him. He's blindfolded. He can't do it. So therefore, it's your decision. There you go. Your introspection. It's your decision, it's your decision, Pepsi. All right. This, I think you're going to see your path does not necessarily involve him. All right. All right, you guys. I am going to sign off. Again, this will be live again next Saturday. I believe I can do it live next Saturday, 10 to 11 a.m. Maybe we'll do a little shorter element reading so we can get more questions in, because I really need to keep it to 11 o'clock. So mark your calendars for Saturday, 10 a.m. Hit the reminder, the notification button. Again, some of these are going to be recorded, but I'm going to try and do as many as I can live. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Love to see this grow. And thanks very much for joining me here today. And wishing you all the best. Private readings are available, karmic1tarot.com. And if you're doing a timestamp for me, don't forget to email me the questions, karmic1tarot@gmail.com. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it. Love you.